Another massive blow to the XRP army and Ripple, as Solana was chosen by Western Union to help them launch their stablecoin. That's a headline you guys are going to see all over social media. However, for me personally, this is actually bullish for Ripple, XRP, the XRP army, and the entire ecosystem, and of course Solana as well. So I'm going to go ahead and explain to you why it's really a good thing long term. I'm WendyO. I talk everything crypto every single day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, set alerts. Now, I hold both XRP, Solana, and various other top 100 crypto assets because diversification is key. It is almost impossible to time the market, and it is also impossible to know what type of major breaking news or announcements will happen, especially in crypto. So Western Union is going to launch their stablecoin, and they picked Solana, and it's going to be in the first half of 2026. US dollar payment token, USDPT, which makes sense because it's stablecoin season. Western Union is in the P2P business, sending people or allowing people to send transactions back and forth overseas. Thing though is Western Union is 175 years old, and I don't know a whole lot of people that actually use Western Union still. But back to the facts here. It says it will be issued by Anchorage Digital Bank and built on Solana, and it wants to use the stablecoin USDPT to reduce costs, speed up settlements, and lessen reliance on other banking systems, which Ripple kind of already offers that to an extent, and a lot of other stablecoins. Now, Ripple was set out to disrupt the banking industry. Let me repeat that. Ripple was set out to disrupt the banking industry. Ripple is a banker's project. XRP, in my opinion, is a banker's coin, and that's not a bad thing because their ledger is decentralized, XRPL. Plus, you have to remember, they just got done with a massive lawsuit with the SEC that not only deemed XRP not to be a security on the secondary market, but basically allowed for them to open up shop back in the US. And then they created their own stablecoin built on Ethereum, which is kind of like Wall Street's chosen one, and of course, XRPL. Interoperability. And even before Solana was even a thought, XRP has always been super fast to send back and forth. But I digress. Here are some of the other achievements Ripple's had for 2025. Some of the high-profile acquisitions. Hidden Road. April, Ripple acquired prime brokerage firm Hidden Road for $1.25 billion. G Treasury. In October this month, Ripple purchased the treasury management software provider G Treasury for $1 billion. Rail. The company also added the stablecoin payments platform Rail in 2025. And these high-profile additions were not only some of the biggest in crypto history, but it boosted Ripple's private market valuation between $22 billion and $30 billion by the end of October 2025. So more of the story is, with all these high-profile acquisitions, and I believe Ripple is also applying to become a bank as well, the different types of custody, charters, that type of stuff, they're going to become their own financial entity. So they don't really need to be integrated into something like Western Union, especially something that's 175 years old. Now for Solana, this is great because this is a great partnership for them. And that's why it's always important to hedge in crypto. But at the end of the day, this is just going to allow for more positive competition. So we have XRP and their ecosystem. We have Solana and their ecosystem. Both are layer ones, and both are going to continue to fight, and build the best product. When you have consistent competition and lower level capitalism, I'm not talking about corporate capitalism, you are continuously building the best product available. And that allows for the market to decide what works best and what they want to dump their money into. So this is telling me Ripple's future is bright. Solana's future is bright. And Ripple's just doing what they're going to continue to do, is continue to change the banking industry, disrupt it in their own way. And yeah, I could 100% be wrong, but honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Remember when Swift picked Linea over XRP? That wasn't a big deal either. It'll all work out. Goodbye.